Yo, welcome back. We are back for our very first podcast of the year. Man, we've been on a long hiatus. We miss it. What up? Sports has been great over these last 2.5 months that we just disappeared. The Johnson Podcast is back in action. You already know what's up. We got, you go ahead and introduce yourself. Johnson, Mr. Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah. I'm just Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just normal Johnson. But we're back at it, man.
Big Johnson, normal Johnson.
Today is January 27th. About to start February next week. Man, it's been already first month through the year, already flying by. But we back and we better. Basketball and football are in effect right now, as we know. Football is the the Conference Championship is this weekend on Sunday. Got Niner gang.
Bang, Niner gang.
Yeah, so we got Niners and Eagles, which I can't even choose who will win. And then you got the Bengals and Chiefs, who I also wouldn't know who would win in this game either. So obviously the best four teams in the NFL, all in the Conference Championship. It's going to be epic. It's going to be a hell of a weekend. So looking forward to it. So we'll start off with football first, though. You go ahead and start us out what you think. Give us your prediction. Obviously, I'm assuming you have the Niners going to the Super Bowl. But what kind of game do you think it's going to be?
Yeah. I mean, that's a heart pick, the Niners, because that's all it is. Because the Eagles are tough. And we have trouble with running quarterbacks. So it's going to be a long day. I'd like to see us find a way to win. Just keep running the ball, keep them off the field. It's worked before. Run. All day long. 80 runs. That's it. You're not even passing. You're not going to pass once. 80 runs. Just run. Keep them off the field. Because Hurts,
he hurts people.
Yeah, he hurts you on the run. His legs that's what makes them, tough. But we already saw the recipe to how to beat them. Run the ball, keep them off the field. And Hurts still, even in the losses, he was still running.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, but I don't know. I would like to beat them.
Of course, as a fan, who wouldn't like to beat them?
But it's going to be tough. It's our toughest game of the season for surely. I mean, we just can't. We got mopped by KC. We just can't beat them. But so it's going to be tough. I'm taking the Niners.
And then what's the score prediction you got? Maybe let's see the score that you got.
30-27.
That many points? I thought you just said run.
We're gonna run. But every time they get the ball, they're gonna score.
But usually when you run the ball, you don't be scoring. Those aren't high scoring games, as you saw last week.
They won't be running the ball; they'll pass.
They're a good running team. You see that?
No, I don't care about their run.
See their line?
I don't care.
That's the best. They have the best line in the league.
I don't care about their run. They get some run. Miles Sanders, he'll get whatever his name is. He'll get a couple of runs, but it's Jalen Hurts I'm worried about running. I don't care about their running backs.
Oh, because you got that front four.
So the front is, maybe we get some turnovers. That's always, when we can't find any offense, we get turnovers, just like against Dallas. Bye, Dallas.
Yeah, you're probably ecstatic to see them.
Yeah, I love putting them out. Second year in a row, too. Don't say nothing to me.
They continuously find ways to lose.
I told you, they find ways to lose. That
was such a hilarious game. The last play of the game was a joke. It was just something I've never seen before in my life.
They would have lost anyway. Game was over. But that Dak, I told you guys, we talked about Dak earlier in the season. You put him in the top 10.
I said 15.
No, you didn't. I said he barely makes my top 15. You like, name 14 quarterbacks better than him. Name 14 quarterbacks better than him.
Well, it's hard to. It's not that many quarterbacks that are better than Dak Prescott.
Yes, there are.
Probably a good 9.
You gonna give your pick, and
because I don't care that much.
I know you just gonna get no. You don't have to Google. You just find you gonna give your prediction, and then I'll tell you 11 right now. I'll tell you 12 right now.
All right, well,
okay.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Whatever.
Ain't worried about it. Who you got for the Bengals and the Chiefs? Because that's a good game too. I can't even tell you who I think will win that game because after seeing what the Bengals did last week, but just in general, the Bengals been on fire. They got the best receiver core you can argue in the league as well, and then they got Joe Burrow. proven himself to be in the top 3 or top 4 in the league as quarterbacks right now. And there's nothing that Joe Burrow can't do. I don't think he can scramble when necessary. He's very accurate. He has poise at the line.
Is he better than Mahomes?
No.
Why?
Because it's I think the improvising isn't just on Mahomes' level yet, but he's close.
I like the Bengals to win.
Defense.
Well, if the Niners win, I want the Bengals to win. If Philly wins, I want KC to win.
Okay.
So
interesting take.
But I think the Bengals. He's 3-0 against Mahomes. So
you say they call. You see they calling it Burrowhead.
Yeah, knocked him out last year. I mean, and he was 100% healthy.
Well, now he ain't. Well, he's about 90 now. I think 85. Of course, he's gonna say he's ready to go. They ain't got no other choice but to play Patrick Mahomes if they even want a chance to win.
No, well, I mean, unless you, what's the backup name? I forgot his name. But
Chad, is it Haney? Chad.
Oh, Henny.
Henny. Yeah, Chad Henny.
So he can come in like once a quarter and just throw touchdown passes, and that's it. That's what he did last week. Come out of nowhere. They needed that, or else they wouldn't have won. I don't think they would have won. But
who did they play last week? I forgot
Buffalo,
already.
Not Buffalo.
Oh, it was Buffalo, right?
No, Buffalo got smoked by Buffalo.
Bengals.
I mean, yeah, same thing. Yeah, but they played Jacksonville.
Didn't I tell you? See, I for sure remember me. Didn't I say Jacksonville was gonna win that division at the beginning of the year?
No, then you switched.
I didn't switch. You had the Titans. I had Jacksonville because I said I liked their team.
Titans had nothing. They just had no quarterback. But they should have beat them. They would have beat them. But anyway, I wouldn't want to see the Titans. They stink too. I wanted to see the choking Chargers beat Jacksonville because they would have went and put out Kansas City.
You think so?
Yeah, they match up with them so well. They love playing KC. And then your boy Justin Herbert would have finally got a relevant victory. So you guys love that guy. Gosh, anyway,
what's wrong with him?
Nothing. He's a good quarterback. You guys like to put people in great status already, and they don't do anything. They haven't done anything.
He's still a top 6 quarterback in the league to me, top 7.
It reminds me of the Grizzlies. Dude,
stop.
Guys are not great. Stop.
I don't see. Anyway, I don't agree with that.
They talk so much and they do nothing.
Justin Herbert doesn't talk though. He just does. He just does though. That's the thing. You don't see Justin Herbert talk.
Yeah, he's okay. He throws picks too.
Every quarterback.
Yeah, but he throws them at the wrong time. He's good. He's a good quarterback. But that's it. 1 to 10, he's a 8, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. So Memphis Grizzlies. Well, I mean. Let's see, anything. Well, football, free agency is always fun, for football.
I love free agency.
Yeah, even I heard the GMs talking about they think it's the funnest time of the year, even after the season, because they like all the free agency moves and stuff. But I mean, speaking of moves, the NBA trade deadline is looking like it's gonna be a pretty hectic one too, in my opinion. From what I'm hearing, it's just something new every day.
Yeah, we're gonna trade. Russ.
You think so?
A couple of players for Trae Young.
Trae Young, man.
Yeah.
Another star.
Clutch Sports, baby.
Another star.
Clutch Sports.
No, Fred VanVleet. He signed with Clutch Sports today. Or yesterday. So that's y'all chance. That's
Trae Young is on Clutch Sports too.
Out of here, man. They just went to the conference championship, 2 years ago?
And they just lost to some scrubs the other night too.
It's regular season.
Yeah, they
Nate McMillan just probably got to go. They've been.
It's not Nate's fault.
Now, who is it? It's the same exact team.
It's not Nate's fault. He was there last year, right?
Exactly. So whose fault is it?
They just don't want to play.
They don't want to play for him.
Yeah, well, just trade John Collins and Trae Young. You got DeJounte Murray. He's good enough
to build around.
When you add players with him, yeah,
they need a whole haul if they trading Trae Young. That's an all-star.
Well, you trade him. I'm just saying, if you trade him, the Lakers are not going to get it. We only trade with the Wizards. So if you trade him around the league, they're players you can put over there, and I think they'll be a better team because their team, they were excited to play last year. This year, they just they don't even care this year. It looks like a little bit. So I guess that's the basketball transition.
Nate McMillan and Trae Young was feuding at the beginning of the year. He don't play defense. That's why.
He don't play defense, and all he wants to do is come down and just. I mean, even though he gets a lot of assists, but he wants to like play to the crowd. Like, hey, watch me shoot it from 70 feet. Like, dude, come on. Just see Nate mad at him because he doesn't run the offense. He'll come down and just boom take a three because early in the season he was going like 3 for 13 from three. 4 out of 12, 2 out of 10, and that, it's like, dude, let's run the offense. You can get that shot. Like, we don't mind you taking the shot, but just don't come and take it with like 2 people in your face.
So, I mean, it's the new NBA now, unfortunately, and these players be forcing their way out of places. I don't like that because it's like they drafted them, and then for you to go to the conference championship less than 2 seasons ago, and you already trying to get your way out. Just because, and it's the same as that coach. It's not like it was a different coach. Nate McMillan came and took over that team and got him to the Eastern Conference Finals. So what's the difference? You bringing in somebody else who could defend. I don't know what it is over there in Atlanta, but we're the Warriors. We're struggling right now. We're very inconsistent. We're in the middle. Literally, we're 24-24 right now. Shout out to Kobe. But yeah, I don't know what it is. We're struggling, and starting to agitate me a little bit. But we're starting to pick it up. We're picking it up, trying to debate if we're going to trade Wiseman. And we got Caruso in our eye. We got Caruso. We're looking at Caruso. We're looking at Miles Turner. We got Toronto tonight. We struggle with length. They're a very linky team. Can't stand playing against them.
Me neither.
So, yeah, we're struggling right now. But last year or 2 years ago, we were in the same position, and we still made the play-in and lost to the Lakers.
2 years older. So, you guys can't win any home games all of a sudden. That's just so weird because you couldn't lose at home before. Yeah, I'm just saying. You just won one after you lost a few, right?
Yes.
So, the Grizzlies. I'm so tired of them talking.
They lost 4 in a row, something 5 in a row now. Talking all that yin.
So yeah, Lakers on a mini. What we consider, what other teams would consider struggling, we consider doing great. 5-5 of the last 10 games. Hey, winning some games.
AD came back and sprained his ankle. First at the end of the half on an 80-foot shot. That was hilarious to see. I mean, it's not funny, obviously, because I don't like him getting hurt because I don't like hearing the excuses that Lakers fans make.
Lakers make no excuses. If you hurt, you hurt.
Okay, but I'm saying it's an excuse every year, and I'm just
no, it's not an excuse. If we're injured, we're injured. When Laker fans don't be like, "Oh man, if we weren't hurt, we would have won it all." No, we don't say that. We say if we weren't hurt, we would be better than what we did. We would get into the play.
Y'all be saying y'all be a top 4 team and stuff.
Maybe.
If y'all saying AD was healthy or something.
Maybe.
But that's the thing. I don't be saying nothing when our players hurt. I just like,
you guys always hurt.
No, we're not. Steph got hurt. Steph wasn't hurt all year last year.
Throwing a mouthpiece. This guy, what are you throwing a mouthpiece for?
Because Jordan Poole took a stupid shot because I was yelling upstairs too when I was watching that game. I'm telling you, I had the same exact reaction.
Why didn't he just sock him?
Because he could have waited till after because he's not Draymond.
Draymond, I told you that messed up the team chemistry to start.
Well, we're getting it together, though. They doing better. But that shot that he took, that's why Steph got ejected, because Jordan Poole took that shot. And it was so uncalled for.
Why? Because Steph wanted to shoot it. He was open.
No, it wasn't. It doesn't matter. We were trying to. We were up by like 1 or 2, and we trying to hold the ball for an extra 14 seconds.
Okay, so Jordan Poole takes a shot. He was the reason, one of the key reasons, one of the top 2 reasons why you guys were winning anyway.
Okay, but it's not that wasn't a smart basketball play.
Okay, that's fine. But it's like you want to get that mad and like just show your teammate up and throw in.
Threw a mouthpiece.
Yeah, you should have got thrown out anyway.
He did get thrown.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he should have. Like I thought about it before. It's like that's a week to throw him out because his intention is not to really. He's not mad at a call. Fans. He's not mad at a call. But I mean, the rule states if you throw any object.
Yeah, I get it. So, but still, that was an uncalled for shot. So I definitely understood the frustration as a hooper.
Okay, well you go and tell him that. What you throwing mouthpieces for, guy?
Yeah, I DM'd him. So I hit him up on Twitter. Was like, Jordan, that's not a smart shot.
And so like, Come on. Showing your teammates up. Dude, get out of here.
Hey, look, that when you're getting frustrated, you got it right. That was a pure frustration. I get it. Because I'm telling you, I was upstairs yelling the same exact thing. Like, why would you shoot that? So it is what it is. But we still won the game. That's all that matters. He made up for it on the little buzzer beater.
That's all that matters.
He made up for it on the buzzer beater. So we're good. We're getting it together. All-Star break is coming up. I think we need that. And then I think we're going to make a move. I think we're going to go after Podol. Everybody's going to knock after Jakob Podol, though, this year off the Spurs.
He's okay. He shoot like 30% from the free throw line, but
we still looking at Miles Turner, like I said, Caruso, like I said. I don't know.
Miles Turner would be a great fit for you guys.
We wanted them last year.
For us too, but for y'all really, because a big man
who could shoot threes
and block shots,
and he'd be sending stuff too.
And get dunked on, but he's a big man.
What big man does a good dunk on? You got to contest. I respect it. Yeah, so we looking at a couple of options. I think we're going to end up making a move because we got to win now, man. We're getting old. We're getting up there like LeBron's age. We feel like getting old.
LeBron is old, but they won't be. They won't be as good.
What LeBron
no, they're not going to be as good as LeBron at that age.
So that's what I'm saying. So I think we got to make a move. This little young core, and then the thing is, we gonna lose our GM too. They talking about Bob Meyer, like, because his contract's about to expire through this season too, and Joe Lacob being cheap. You live in San Francisco, in the most expensive city, in the most expensive state in the country. Well, you can argue New York, but come on, dude, just pay to keep all those dudes in the Bay.
Why?
What do you mean why? We just won a championship.
You paying an extra $50-60 million in luxury tax a year. Why I gotta pay everybody?
Because we won a championship.
Yeah, but you're not gonna win this year. So when you don't win this year, then what? Now you want me to pay everybody? Now my team's a year older, and now I got to pay everybody? No.
But we still got we don't need all those young players right now. That's all I'm saying. We could trade one.
You wanted to keep all of them last year.
Yeah, last year.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't do enough this year. We didn't have enough vets off the bench, and it shows. You need veterans off the bench to win automatically. You can't win with everybody 25 and younger coming off the bench. You need some veterans in the playoffs. That's where it matters the most. I'm not worried about the regular season right now, but when the playoffs come, we're not going to be throwing no young guys up in there. We need a solid 8-man rotation just like we had last year, 9, you can argue. But we had Damian Lee, we had Gary Payton II, Otto Porter Jr. Those are 3 solid. Boyelitsa, those are 4 solid vets that all contributed to helping us win a championship, and none of those are on our roster anymore. So it just shows that you need those veterans to win.
Guys, Jeff Green always good player. He should have been a player y'all coveted too. Anyway,
he only dunks. He's only a dunker.
Jeff Green.
No, Uncle Jeff.
He could shoot.
Yeah, corners.
Yeah, he's all right.
We don't need that old. We need veterans.
No, that's everybody needs that old. He's good.
We got Iguodala already.
You should have kept that guy that y'all traded. What's his name?
We ain't
the power forward a couple of years ago.
We ain't traded nobody in the last few years.
The power forward, he was pretty good. I forgot his
Omari
name.
Spellman?
No.
Oh, I'm finna say, you better stop.
No, I forgot his name. But, yeah, he was pretty good for y'all. Y'all traded him, and now he can't find his way.
Oh, you talking about Marquise Chris?
No, not him. He's
Willie Cauley-Stein.
I don't remember
How many players? I just named the 3 bigs that we had.
That's not it. Maybe he plays small forward. So
what? 2 names? Your boy?
No.
Juan?
No. Yeah, he's okay, but
Damian Jones. Nah, y'all don't give him no run. What do y'all have him for? Y'all don't even play him.
I don't know. We don't need to. We got enough. We got enough players. We're good.
Y'all didn't even play him when y'all were hurt, or when half the front court was hurt.
Because when we needed him, he didn't show. So now, no. So
2018,
we're fine
on the OKC team. I mean, on the KD team.
We're fine. We're fine.
Alfonso McKinney?
No, dude, stop saying names. I don't remember his name.
You going off the 2019?
No, I'm not. Well, you don't look.
You must be talking about the 2020 year. Alec Burks, Glenn Robinson III, Willie Cauley-Stein, Marquise Chris.
You didn't give your football picks.
I don't have picks. That's the thing. I don't have any picks. I told you I can't even choose.
Eric Pascal.
I like Eric Pascal. We couldn't keep him though.
You traded him, right?
We traded him, but it was for money purposes. We couldn't keep him.
Yeah, I thought that. I said, well, he
was a solid player. I liked him, but he couldn't.
He'd be a vet, considered a vet now.
But we couldn't. We couldn't keep him. It was more so for the tax at that time because I wanted them to.
Now you guys worried about. Now we're worried about the money.
Yes, we are because we just won the championship.
And we don't worry about the money. Now we worry about the money.
A couple of years ago, we needed certain players to stay, so we had to let go of certain players. Yeah, we won the championship after that.
We should go bag players, go bag future Hall of Famers to come to our team, so we can win the chip.
Howard and Carmelo.
No, we should go bag top 3 players that come to a team that's already loaded. So try to
throw some shade because we got KD.
Yeah, I know. Look.
Guys begged to come to a winning conference.
No, we didn't beg him. Draymond called him and begged him after the game. Draymond called him and begged him to come.
No, we didn't.
And then Steph got on board.
No. When he mentioned us as a potential destination, of course we're going to send the whole team.
It was after.
Of course we're going to send the whole team up there to go.
Right after the elimination,
we're going to send the whole team up there to go convince Kevin Durant to come to our team.
Beg.
Who wouldn't?
Beg, no. Draymond begged him after.
Stop that foolery.
He begged him.
Stop the foolery. Here's some hating over there
because y'all can't
get stars to come to LA.
We don't want stars.
Yes, y'all do. Every summer y'all talking about y'all wanted 5 different superstars.
We just put stuff out there.
You just said Trae Young.
We just put stuff out there. We don't really want these players. I don't want Trae Young.
But you just
I don't want him.
What you just mentioned.
I don't want him. The only player I want.
Y'all gonna talk about Zach LaVine.
I don't want Zach LaVine. I don't want
Zach. Y'all was talking about DeRozan. Y'all was talking about Paul George. Y'all was talking about
Paul George.
Kawhi at one point. Y'all talking about? It's a star. A Dame last summer. It's a star.
They want to play here.
Summer.
They want to play here
every single summer.
They want to play here.
Beg to come over here to LA.
Lakers don't beg. The Lakers have not begged anybody to come ever.
Y'all was begging Kawhi to come over here.
No, nobody was begging Kawhi
before he did, or Paul George.
Nobody was begging. Nobody was begging the dudes to come. Nobody was begging.
To sign the Clippers, everybody was.
No, it sounds like hate. Because nobody was begging Kawhi. All we do is contract negotiations. Ask, hey, you want to come? Do you want to come? No. Okay, see.
There's no reason to hate. We just want to.
So well, look, all the players you named, what have they done?
Like who?
All the players you just named, what have they won?
Paul George
by themselves. What have they won?
Kawhi.
Forget about Kawhi. Forget about Kawhi and the San Antonios and all that. Ever since he came to the Clippers, what has he done? Nothing.
Been hurt. That's not the point.
I'm upset. Paul George, what has he done? Been hurt? Nothing. What has Dame done? Nothing. What has Trae Young done? All these players that you named that the Lakers begging to come. They haven't done any. They haven't done anything anyway. So they want to come here, except the teams don't want to trade them here. Nobody wants to see the Lakers do well. It's only one team that likes us, and that's the Washington Wizards. That's it.
Y'all talk too much. That's why y'all just as worse as
the Washington Wizards, baby. That's our little brother franchise.
Y'all go ahead and get Kuz back.
No, we don't want no Kuz.
Yeah, take Kuz back.
No.
Take Porzingis.
Kuz think he's a star over there.
Take Porzingis. Take Kuz.
Kuz thinks he's a star. He's not a star. He's a good player on a bad team. Actually, they won 4 straight, so they're not terrible. But
I mean, when Bradley Beal only playing 30 games out the year every year, then hell, you're not gonna win.
He's just taking money.
That's why he don't want to leave. I don't think it's like he could get hurt every year and he's still getting the bag. He don't care.
Dude, he robbing the franchise.
Hey man, that's how it is with the money nowadays. You got to keep these players somehow, some way, even if they're not playing. And you starting to realize why people doing this low management BS because players get hurt too. Your star players get hurt too much, and once one star gets hurt, that almost derails your whole season.
That low management is crap. Back in the day, they used to play every game.
Yeah, I remember.
And then we talk about the technology is better, all this other stuff, but the players don't want to play every game.
Yeah, it is. It's trash.
You buy tickets to go to a game. Oh man, I'm going to go see LeBron and AD play against so and so and so and so. You buy tickets to the game. You go to the game. Neither one of them playing. And then Russell Westbrook's still coming off the bench. Lose 2 players, so we starting Scottie Pippen Jr. and somebody else. Like, come on, man. Like
Is this recent or something?
No, it's just.
I was about to say, dang.
It's just the point. The point is that you can't even guarantee the stars are going to be there.
That's why I don't want to go to a game. Right after, I was actually going to tell you. We were talking about mentioning going to a Golden State and Laker game. I'm not even 100% sure that Clay don't play back-to-backs.
They gonna sit the whole team out just like they do on back-to-backs. No Draymond, no Clay, no. It's just Jordan Poole and Looney. They gonna play. Everybody else, maybe right. You don't know.
Everybody else doing it, so we said, why not us do it? Everybody doing it. Clippers was doing that for like 15 straight games with Kawhi and Paul George. And then when Charles Barkley or somebody called him out at the press conference, he felt some type of way about it. Then that's when they started playing those dudes after that. Even the team was getting frustrated. Terrence Mann was like, man, it's crazy. I don't even know who going to be playing with me. And we all coming in here every day like we playing. So it's like, I don't like that either. I get it. I understand. All-Stars mentioned, did you see the starters yesterday? I don't agree with.
So I saw the West. I didn't see the East.
East, no Joel Embiid. He didn't get voted.
Oh, yeah, he should have been the starter, yeah.
Over who?
Giannis not center, right?
They don't do centers. That's the thing.
Oh, they just take the players?
They just do front court and back court. It's positionless.
So it's Giannis and Embiid, right?
No, it's Giannis, JT, and KD.
KD. Kevin Durant.
Kevin. Kevin. It's the only reason why he's not. The only reason why you're even upset about it or feeling some type of way is because he's been hurt. But
yeah,
Embiid was hurt. He just started getting healthy now. He wasn't playing at the beginning of the year. They all have equaled the same amount of games, arguably. So that's the part about this little load management, right knee soreness, all this soreness and stuff these players are going through. Embiid didn't play that many games either.
And well, how does it feel to watch it? Every game you watch, I mean, every game on fantasy, you look at GTD, game time to sit. Dude, come on, man. Let the players play.
Yeah.
So, well, I like the West team, though.
Now, I will say I was surprised. I get it, but I was surprised that Zion started. Only because he hasn't played the last 12, 13 games. And I think they were talking about Sabonis should have been in the starting lineup, which I can argue, too, because the Kings are a top 4 team right now.
He's a monster, man. He does everything, except he can shoot threes, but he does everything.
He's throwing dimes, too. So I think he should have had that marketing. They said marketing should have been in there, too, arguably. So I get it. But Zion, if he wasn't hurt, then Zion was balling. So I understand. But I told you, it's a popularity contest. It's a popularity contest with the starters, and that's why I said they need to just cancel the whole fan voting period.
The fans suck. I tell you that about everything. Every time the fans suck as far as voting for something, they suck. Because all they're going to do is vote for their home team or home player.
Stop that fan. Like, Steph shouldn't even. I was surprised that Steph started because he was out for like 12 games. Mm. But of course, Steph is Steph, so he's going to start. But I thought Shea would get it.
And he's been unbelievable.
And he's the reason they even have a chance to be in the play-in.
Yeah, OKC is
or the playoffs.
Like they have other players on there who your boy Giddey, but he's a one man show. He'll get 40, 45 on you in a heartbeat. Every which way.
Start, man. Yeah, I did think he was going to start. Now that was the one I was surprised to see Steph just because of the injuries, obviously. But I thought Shea would get it, and he better get a reserve.
De'Aaron Fox is all-star, too.
De'Aaron Fox you could argue he could have started, too.
He's an all-star, too.
No, There's so many players who deserve it this year. So I hope Sabonis and Fox get in there.
I hope AD doesn't.
He ain't getting in there.
Not about popularity. I don't want him in there.
So it's a popularity contest, and I can't, except for the reserves because the coaches do it. But the starters, they need to cut that out. Just cut it out. Instead of the fans do it, have the media do it. They do everything else. Y'all got them predicting who gonna win the MVP, everything, all the awards. Y'all got them asking who they think the best player is every week. Just have them vote for the All-Star team. Forget the fans. The fans already gonna show up to the game no matter what. Have them, have them do something else. Have them do a little fun like a fake fan vote or something.
Let them pick the 3-point contest people. But see, they volunteer, so it's different. But let them have a say in that, like
the dunk contest or the 3-point contest. Yeah, the skills challenges, the 3-point but not the All-Star game.
Nobody wants to do the dunk contest anymore.
Yeah, because it's so trash.
The NBA,
they changed it.
I'm tired of everything. I'm tired of the refs in the NBA.
Terrible.
They think
all time
they want to be they want to be like they want to be the game. They want to be the dude. Let the players play. Stop with the phantom foul calls, the hand check. Stop with all that and giving text to players who just because they animated about a call. Like if you make a call and I think it was close and I'm like, and I'm doing give them a moment. Just give them a moment. You gotta give them a moment and then come back. If they still acting stupid and going crazy or whatever, then you can give them the check. But
not as soon as they do it. You're in the middle of a game. You don't understand the competitiveness that you're putting your body through each and every possession. So I get that. I'm sick of the referees. I've been telling you that all year.
Yeah, they suck.
All time worse.
They suck. They
terrible.
Suck.
They need to fire all of them and really rehire. And I think they should consider a lot of former players. I don't know why former players don't go do that.
And the ladies, the lady refs, they you know what?
Don't even start.
Look, it's like, dude, don't get me wrong. Look, I'm pro women in every aspect of, everything as far as sports, whatever. I don't care, but they make the softest foul calls.
So you think women should stick to women's basketball?
No, not that. It's one lady. She's real good. She's real good.
The one with
the light skin with the long hair. Yeah, no,
brown hair.
She's pretty good. Hair. She calls good. She makes good calls or whatever. But it's this other. I think it's another lady.
I know you're talking about.
Oh, she's the worst. I hate when I see her with the Lakers. I'm like, we're gonna lose because we can't foul nobody tonight.
With the haircut.
Oh, she's terrible.
With the haircut.
I don't even remember how she looks right now. But she is.
It's not a fade. I can't explain it. I don't know.
You barely touch a player. She's calling a foul. I said. Oh man! Every time I see her, yeah, she's terrible, man. But no,
where do they find these referees at? Man?
They bring them up from college and from you got to do your time to be a ref. So.
Yeah, but they need to do better. They need to go do some more scout. They need to be scouting for referees instead of players. They need to send some scouts out for refereeing, for players who know or referees who know the game and like competitiveness and don't like soft calls because nobody likes soft calls.
Nobody. Soft calls are soft calls, and we hate them. But you think about it, you go up for a shot. Let's say I go up for a shot, and somebody barely sweeps my elbow. That affects the whole shot.
That's a foul, but that's shooting. That's different. Obviously, when you hitting somebody's hand, but they miss so many calls too. It's like they call the ticky-tack ones.
Oh, they miss obvious.
And then miss the most obvious calls.
I see the look, and it's not being a homer, but I see LeBron go down and get hacked, and they don't call anything. It's because it's LeBron. They don't want to make calls, dude. If it's a foul, it's a foul. They used to do that to Shaq, Jordan. Well, no, I'm sorry, Jordan got every call. Shaq, it was just terrible with Shaq. He get fouled on every play. Shaq got fouled on every single play. Every game he played, every play, he got fouled. Except when he went to Miami, when he got old.
It's the refs, man. The refs are ruining the game of basketball. And,
even
football. Football has some questionable calls this year too.
Yeah, that always though. Football is always
it's different. It's no different.
It's always
it's harder to see in football too.
Well, football they've been bad for 20 years, so it's just expected. We got instant replay and still don't get plays right to me. So
they need to make some changes in basketball, but we gonna see. Like I said, All-Star week coming up in 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks. So it's pretty solid. Baseball's pretty, it's about to start picking up again within the next month and a half.
Dodgers won it all this season, by the way.
Calling it out?
Yep.
Because we were that quiet? Is that why?
Because they did nothing. And they're just relaxing. And JD Martinez, that's a good pickup. You'll like him.
I know JD. I like JD.
We'll be fine. Dodgers be fine. They need some more pitching, but other than that,
we got a lot of pitching prospects.
Man, I'm tired of prospects. Bring these punks up and let them pitch, dude. Look, bring the young guys up and let them pitch. Then you start to do a playoff roster, and then you don't want to put the play. What's the kid? Miguel Vargas. You don't want to put him on a playoff roster. Why? Put him on a playoff roster. Let him see how it feels, how intense it is, and put the kid in. I'm just so tired. Everything
in it this year.
Every team or every time the Dodgers do something wrong, I just feel like it's Dave Roberts' fault. He's not even involved in stuff. and it's his fault. We need a new coach.
Manager.
Oh, yeah. Manager. We didn't manage nothing.
Yeah, basketball. Well, I ain't got nothing else on basketball. Baseball, we just spit a little bit of it, and then football. I'm gonna take the Bengals, beating them again.
You go take Philly too. You know, hater.
I'm not. I don't know. I was telling the neighbor. I don't know who I'm picking in that game. I can't tell you who.
Right,
I'm just taking the Bengals. That's the only
80
one
runs, baby. That's what we gonna do. Because he gonna have to be pretty good. No, he gonna have to be better than pretty good. He gonna have to be damn good. Yeah, that boy. He gonna have to be.
Got to work. Yeah, because that front. They got like 9 defensive linemen.
They the league in
70 sacks in 17 games.
I don't care about that.
That's 5 sacks a game.
Okay, let's go. Hey.
Is that just about 4.5? 4.5 sacks a game. It's crazy.
We'll be all right. Run the ball. Run the ball.
Stop.
Run the ball. Run.
That's the key to win, huh? Running the ball.
Yep.
Well, we gonna see this weekend. It's gonna be a hectic weekend. Sunday, it's gonna be no traffic because everybody should be inside watching the game. 12:30, right? First game at 12:30. Oh, noon. First game at noon on Sunday. Tune in. Lakers. Who do y'all play next?
Celtics on Saturday tomorrow.
So Lakers play the Celtics tomorrow on ABC.
Gotcha.
ABC tomorrow. I
don't
know what time.
5, I think.
But yeah, so it's going to be on ABC, Saturday prime time.
We're winning that one, buddy.
Warriors, we play tonight against the Raptors. We'll see how we do. But that's all I got.
That's it.
Anything else? Well, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be back.
We will
be more consistent. Back to beginning. Start off the year.
It was the holidays, so we just...
Yeah, the holiday break, basically. Yeah, but... Yeah. Like I said, like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the Johnson Podcast.
Bang, bang.
We will see y'all next time. Autobots. Yeah, we're still doing that. Okay. I didn't do the rollout.
Oh, what he said?
Autobots. Roll out. All right, we out. Yeah, never again.